Hello, can you hear me? Just make it confirm so that we can start. So, shall we start with basic theory of interest? Do you remember the topic simple interest and compound interest? Do you remember that? Hello, I can't hear you at all. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, you okay. So, do you remember the topic simple interest and compound interest? Because they have given to us basic theory of interest. So, in that we have these topics. So, if you remember them, then we can move forward. And if you don't remember, then I'll make you remember. So, what do you say? I can't hear you at all. So, you can just rejoin once or hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Now you can tell me. So, do you remember those topics, or shall I make you remember them?
I'm just a short revision would work, I think.
Okay, okay. Because we'll need for advanced topics also for these topics, so you need to know them very well.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, simple interest. Usually denoted by SI, and formula of SI is P R T over 100. Sometimes they can use in a state of T, sometimes they can use N. Okay,
Okay.
number of
Yes, ma'am.
years they can use. Meaning is same. Where P is principal amount, P is principal amount, or just say you can say principal also, and
Yes,
R is rate of interest, and T is time in use. They can give you in months also. I'll tell you later how can we convert months into year. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So let us do one question to understand this formula well. So if a person deposit, shall I take direct values directly or write in theory also? Shall I use
No, no,
directly?
it's fine, ma'am. Yeah, obviously. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if any person deposit like 25,000 at 7% rate of interest for 3 years, then after 3 years, how much amount he'll get? We need to find it. So
Yes, ma'am.
first of all, so final amount is equal to, you can write amount of final amount is equal to principal plus SI.
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, we need to SI, then we'll add with this P and we can get amount. So
Yes, ma'am.
SI is PRT over 100. So P is 25,000 and R is 7 into T is 3 over 100. Yeah. Then you can calculate it and can find SI.
Yes, ma'am.
So 250 into 7 into 3. So we have this SI rupees 5,250.
250.
Yeah. So amount will be is equal to P is 25,000
Yes. SI 5250.
and SI is 5,250.
50.
So he'll get after 3 years 30,250.
50.
30,000. Okay. So now
Yes, ma'am.
you go remember concept of simple interest.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now let us do compound interest. And I'm telling you what is the difference between them. Do you remember or shall I?
If you can just explain a bit.
Pardon?
If you can just explain a bit.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm going to explain you. Compound interest. So, what is the difference between simple interest and compound interest? So, in SI, CI, if we deposit 100 rupees at 10% rate of interest, and same in CI, after 1 year, in that case, SI interest will be 10 rupees, and same
Okay.
with CI also. But in second year, means at the end of second year, in this case of SI, again will get 10 rupees. But in case of CI, person will get CI on because in SI principal will be the same, but in
Yeah.
CI principal will change. Like
Change.
110 will become principal
The
for second year.
principal amount. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay. This is the difference between CI and SI. Now you got it?
Okay. Yes, yes, ma'am. I remember
Yeah.
now.
So in CI will get interest on interest also.
Yes.
So to find CI, we have formula for amount. Amount A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power T. This is amount and CI will be A minus P. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So let us do the same question. This question by using CI. So P here in question 25,000
Yes.
and R is 7% and T is 3 years. And we need to find CI. So to find CI, first of all, we need to know amount of that.
Amount.
Yeah. So amount A is equal to P, that is 25,000 in bracket 1 plus 7 over 100 to the power 3. So rupees 25,000. This will become either you can write 107 over 100
100. Yes.
to the power 3, or just you can write as also directly in decimal form. You can use any form like 1.07 to the
1.07.
power 3.
3.
Yeah. So by using calculator, you can calculate it. So 25,000 into 1.07 into 1.07. Are you getting this now?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
1.07. Yeah. So we have now uh, 30,626.075. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, this is CI for only 1 year. CI and SI will be the same, but for
Same.
further time, always CI will be greater than SI.
Greater than SI. Yes.
Yeah. So this is amount. Now let us find CI,
Yes, ma'am.
and we can take this up to two places of decimal. So just we can ignore this, or just by taking round off, we can take this 8 also by round off. You can take,
Yes, ma'am.
otherwise you can take just 0.7,
7.
because you know very well this rupees and we have this paise, so only two places of decimal is enough,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Yeah. So CI is equal to A minus P. So A is 30,626.07 minus P is rupees
25,000.
25,000. So we have CI 5,626.07.
6. 7.
Yeah. Now you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm just checking the next topic. We have theoretical portion also.
Okay.
So I'll give you notes, then explain you. Okay.
Okay.
So remember present value and future value of money. Or shall we do now?
Yeah, I think I don't remember it.
Okay, okay. And because in first unit you have lots of top means numeric. Before to start numerical portion, you have lots of theoretical portion also in this.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can ask yourself for okay. So in first you have lots of topic of theoretical also. And then after
Yes.
that we can do this cash flow topic. So I'll give you
Okay.
first notes of that. So in shall we do in this second unit introduction to derivatives, because we need this lots of. Shall
Okay.
we do that?
Sure, ma'am. Yeah,
Derivatives.
yeah, sure.
You remember something in derivatives, or shall I start with basics? What do you say?
Yeah, yeah, I think basics would be fine. Just a quick recap, right?
Sure, 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 sure.
Yeah.
Or just simple derivative. Let function y is equal to fx. We'll have various function, then we'll do further topics.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
now we are doing to understand what is derivative. So if we differentiate this function, like when we, this is symbol of differentiation.
Differentiation.
Derivatives means when we differentiate a function, then we'll get derivative. So this is a symbol of
Derivatives.
differentiation. Then we'll get dy over dx n is equal to d over dx of fx. After differentiation, fx will be f dash x. And this dy over dx is derivative of this y is equal to fx. This is function
Yes, ma'am.
and this is its derivative. And this derivative.
Okay. I think I remember something like plus C. Will it happen in derivative only?
In integration we have, not in derivative.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Derivative of y. Okay, this is derivative of y.
Yes, ma'am.
So mm, let us do a few formulas which we'll have in our topics. So
Okay,
formulas, and along with formulas we'll do example of each.
okay.
First formula, because I'm telling you what is the meaning of differentiation or derivative. Means
Yes, ma'am.
derivative means this dy over dx, and what it mean. Meaning when we here y is the function of x. What it mean? Like we have area of circle pi r square. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
a is depend on r because
Yes.
whatever we put the value of r, and then a depend on value of r. So we
Value
can
of R.
say this a is function of r because its value depend on r.
Okay.
Similarly, we can say this y is a function of x because its value depend on x. Like fx
X.
is equal to x square. Okay, so
Okay.
y will be x square. Then we put the
X.
value of x, then we can find value of y.
Y.
So what it mean by differentiation or derivative means differentiation means rate of change of y with respect to
Okay.
x. Means i- if any change in x, obviously y will change. Then
Change.
because of x, the rate of y is said to be differentiation. Okay, and the
Okay.
result of differentiation is said to be derivative.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
now you got meaning of
Yes, yes,
differentiation
ma'am.
or and derivative. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move forward. So because differentiation mean is rate of change, so differentiation or derivative of constant will be zero because there is no
Zero.
change.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so for example, if we find derivative of 5, because this is constant, we'll get 0.
Zero.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
then derivative of x with respect to x will be 1.
Yes, ma'am.
And third formula, we have derivative of kx means we have x along with constant, then we'll get k only.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, for example, how we'll get this k. For example, we have we'll find a derivative of 3x. So 3 will write outside here, and then we'll find derivative of x. So derivative of x
X.
is 1.
One.
So obviously we'll get 3 into 1, then 3. And
Yes, ma'am.
this is value of k, constant. Okay, that is why
Okay.
we'll get k when we have k into x.
X.
Got it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now let us do the next formula. Derivative of x to the power n. Its formula is write down power here and just subtract 1 from its power.
Yes.
This is formula of derivative of x to the power n. For
Yes.
example, derivative of x to the power 7. Obviously, we'll write power first, 7, and subtract 1 from its power. So this will be x to the power 6.
Six.
Yes, so this is derivative of x to the power 7.
Yes, ma'am.
And derivative of uh, e e to the power x exponential function will be the same as e to the power x.
X.
And next, derivative of log x will be 1 upon x. And derivative of a to the power x, a is constant, here will be a to the power x into log a. So let us
Yes.
take example of this, because we'll use these formulas directly.
Okay.
So let us do this. Derivative of like 5 to the power x, 5 is a, here a is constant and here 5 is
Yes, ma'am.
constant. So
Constant.
yeah, 5 to the power x into log 5.
5.
Yeah. So because you will not have trigonometrical ratios, obviously you'll have this polynomial, exponential and
Yeah, yeah,
logarithmic
yeah.
function only. So we'll do
Okay.
only for them.
Okay.
We'll have three more formulas of that. Obviously you will use only two, like product and quotient,
Okay.
because we have lots of formulas of derivatives and integration, but we are
Derivatives
doing only them which we'll need in our topics. Okay.
are topics. Okay.
Yes. So now let us do product rule of derivative. In product rule, here we have individual function, means one function. Here in product rule, if we have product of two function, then how we will differentiate it?
Okay.
Like y is equal to fx into gx. We have product of two function.
Yes, ma'am.
Then derivative will be dy over dx will be, write down first function into derivative of second function. Uh, give me derivative of second function
Yes, ma'am.
plus second function into derivative of
First function.
first function. Yes, you remember now?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. We can do one example to understand this well. Y is, if y is equal to like x to the power 5 into log x, and we need to find its derivative. So
Yes,
dy
ma'am.
over dx will be, write down x to the power as such and then differentiate the log x plus log x, and now differentiate x to the power 5. Now you got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So derivative of log x is 1 upon x, and
Yes, ma'am.
x to the power 5 will use the power rule. This one, this is,
5x4. Yes, ma'am.
yes. So dy over dx will be x to the power 5 into derivative of log x is 1 upon x plus log x into 5x4.
This is a number 4.
We
Yes.
can cancel one of its power, then
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
get x to the power 4 plus 5 into x to the power 4, and we can write log x
Log
as,
x.
and we have x to the power 4 common,
Common.
so we can write it 1 plus 5 into log x. This is the derivative of the given function
Yes, ma'am.
by using product rule. And one more rule we have, quotient rule. In quotient rule, when we use, if we have function, like y is a function of quotient form of two functions.
Okay.
If we have in this form, then we'll use quotient rule. So dy over dx will be, write down denominator into derivative of numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator
Yes, ma'am.
over denominator square. This
Okay.
is quotient rule. Yeah. So let us do one question to understand this well. Y is equal to 3 to the power x over e to the power x. So we have quotient form of two function. So let us find
Yes, ma'am.
its derivative. Dy over dx is equal to denominator into derivative of numerator
Yes, ma'am.
minus numerator into derivative of denominator over denominator square. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So e to the power x, and derivative of 3 to the power x is, we are using
Yes, ma'am.
this rule, e to the power x.
Yes, yes.
So 3 to the power x into log 3 minus 3 to the power x, and derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x only
Yes, ma'am.
over e to the power x square. And we have e to the power x
Common.
common, and
Yeah.
also 3 to the power x
3x.
common. Yes. So we can write as dy over dx is equal to e to the power x into 3 to the power x. Inside we have log 3 minus 1 over e to the power x whole square. So we can cancel one of its power. Then finally we have derivative 3 to the power x in bracket log 3
3 minus
minus
1
1
by ex.
over x. Yes. So you got it?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you want to do more, or is it enough for demo today? What do you say?
Yes, ma'am. I think it is enough for me.
Okay, okay. All right.
Okay. And so, ma'am, when can
So,
we start? Like, if you want to
uh,
continue the classes.
mm, yeah, sure. We can continue from Wednesday, because on Monday and Tuesday, actually, I will be on out of station and will come back
Okay.
in morning of Wednesday. So we'll continue from Wednesday.
Also, how much time will we take to complete the
Uh,
syllabus?
when is your exam?
It will be in May,
Okay, okay. Actually,
tentatively May.
okay, okay. Because if your exam will be near, then I'll manage time, or like in extra hours also.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we'll finish within time. Obviously, we have time.
Within time,
So
right? Okay.
yeah, yeah, sure. Mid of April we'll finish. If we'll
Mid
do
of
like
April.
yeah, by giving average time, then mid of
Okay.
April we'll finish it, or maybe before it.
And can you just tell me how much time will we take, like each week, how much time will we give to the classes? So that I can plan accordingly, right?
Okay, okay. Let me check after class the topics, and I'll give you the number of hours will be in
Required.
each. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Sure, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And I'm showing you
Okay.
one more thing. How can you search this saved whiteboard and recording of this live lecture? I'm
Okay.
going to share you a screen so that you can revise. See, this is your class, so you can search here study material, saved whiteboard as a study material. You can see. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. And I'll after class I'll save the recording of live lecture. Then you will see after a few hours here recording of live lecture.
Recording
Okay.
lectures. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want to continue, then we'll continue from Wednesday. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. I'll contact you on
So
WhatsApp
you
only.
sure. All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right. Okay, you're welcome.